Hello, welcome back to Going Walkabout. Going Walkabout is an iOS mobile travel journal, and in this channel I explain all the ins and outs how I created the application. Today's episode is about maps. I'm converting the application to SwiftUI, and I also wanted to convert my map to SwiftUI. It's a complete failure. Let me explain. In one of my previous videos you saw that one of the last men standing in my storyboard was my map view and the associated logic. So I thought, let's get rid of that one and go and create the map in SwiftUI. Now I started out here by creating a nice trip map view model. And the trip map view model, it needs the region to show, it needs annotations, it's initialized to the trip and the post. I have a helper function to make sure that I can get it fit. And then I need to update the map. So I collect the waypoints for my trip. My trip can have waypoints. I created nice annotations for that. I create the post. Every post has a location, also an annotation. Currently they're still the same, but I can manipulate the paste of the type of the annotation, so I can show different symbols for a waypoint. And actually I do that, or in the old map I do that. Then I need to sort them so they're in chronological order, and I can draw a line between them, so I calculate the points. And then I discovered it's not possible to draw lines in SwiftUI. So failure number one. Anyway, I did the work, my stupid mistake not checking what was possible. But anyway, I have this now, and maybe in a future release I'll be able to reuse this, so I keep it for now. And then of course I needed to add the start and the end marker, and I need to calculate the region that it fits. So this was a map, and I was going to show that on a map view. And I want a map view that is full screen to navigate to. Now as you can see, my test data, I have 3 points but no lines in between because that's not supported. But the map view, it actually looks alright, and I can move it around and can do stuff. So I thought, let's go and work on the functionality, but then no, I have no lines, so it's not useless. So I forgot about that a little bit. But I do need to navigate to this map, and that's what I got into my trip view. That's the view you saw in the previous episode, header, trip, map. And here you can see a map, and this is a SwiftUI map because here I don't need to draw lines, and the mapping functionality is sufficient to do it. Yeah? It's still a little bit tricky to calculate that these are not on the border and that all your markers are nicely visible on the map. The old SwiftUI mapping does that a lot nicer by bounding region or something. So you need to do some manual work for that, as I showed you in the view model before. But if I click on this, I get into a map. But this map is not positioned the way I would like to have it. Go back. If I click on it again, now suddenly it is positioned a little bit better, but I still have the header bar, and I want to have that transparent. And well, I know transparent header bars are a nightmare already in UIKit if you want a separate view, but in SwiftUI it's almost impossible. So this was the point where I thought I give up on my map, because it's probably too early, it's too much work, it's not really worth doing it. So let's just go back to my old map, and that's what I did here. So what I basically did is I remove this for now. I put my current map working in a sheet. In the old application it was already a model, because as a model I didn't have to worry about that header bar not going the way I want to have it, etc. So I thought I just reuse it exactly the way it is, and I show it. I wrapped it in a view with my to encapsulate a UIKit view to make it usable in SwiftUI. And if I now click on this, let's see, it shows the map the way I want to have it, and it's correct, and I can close it, and it works. Now, of course, it doesn't show this extra functionality because it's running here in the preview, but let's go and run it in the application, and then it should be possible to show that whole map as well. So let's go to a trip. Oh, it's not the nicest trip to demo, I am afraid. Let's take this one. We have a map here. I can click on the map, and the map is there. and still my logic isn't showing up, because that logic is determined on whether it can catch a location and it's in the simulator. But the map is working if I run it on a device out in the open to do that. And I'm not happy with it, because I would be very happy to get rid of the last view in a storyboard and to make sure that everything that's really user interface related was SwiftUI, but the maps aren't ready yet. So for now, it stays the way it is, and I probably need 2 or 3 more versions of iOS in order to make sure that I can run this, because I always go back a few versions. So even if they release perfect maps in iOS 17, it still takes a few years before I can actually use them. Anyway, this was my map story. It was a failure, went back to the old map, but that works. It's fine. I need to live with it for now. And that's about it. I hope you like it. If you like it, please like and subscribe. If you didn't like it, subscribe anyway, because you never know, the next episode might be better for you. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next episode.